Well, Parliament's back, and Mark Carney had a terrible week. He promised Canadians that he was the man with the plan, would move at unimaginable speeds. Well, anyone who believed him must be severely disappointed. Let's take a quick look at just some of the ways that Mark Carney let you down this week.
Mr. Speaker, I don't even know where to begin with that.
That's right.
First up, Mark Carney went and met with the Premier of China. Did he get an end to unfair tariffs on Canadian canola? No. He actually praised the Premier of China for China's record on the environment.
They are, amongst other things, very sincere and engaged on climate. This is a country run by engineers.
This despite the fact that China is responsible for 35% of all global CO2 emissions and is building new coal-fired electrical plants at record speeds. Meanwhile, while he was praising China for its terrible environment performance, he had his Liberal MPs vote to keep the production cap on Canadian oil and gas. Oh, and there he is, running away from Parliament before question period so that he doesn't get embarrassed. There he goes. This isn't surprising at all. After the week he's had, it's no wonder he's desperately trying to avoid any kind of accountability. Coming in at number 2, the Independent Parliamentary Budget Officer, Parliament's budget watchdog, came out with shocking numbers today. Mark Carney's deficit will be $68 billion. During the campaign, when he needed your vote, he promised, he put in the Liberal platform, made a written commitment that the deficit would never go higher than $63 billion. Well, he's blown past that promise. That means under Mark Carney, more of your tax dollars is going to go to pay the interest on the debt than on healthcare or the military. 11 cents out of every dollar you'll pay in taxes will go to pay bankers and bondholders just on the debt that the Carney-Trudeau Liberals have racked up.
It should be very alarming, right? These are, I don't know, I think I used the words in French, and which the translators probably got really well, like stupefying, shocking, right? This is not, like, it's not a funny fiscal outlook. It's a really serious fiscal outlook. And we don't lightly use the word unsustainable, right? Unsustainable means you don't have the option of saying, maybe I'll wait a couple of years, I'll see how things go. It means if you don't change, this is done, right?
Next, we've got to address the ostrich situation in British Columbia. This Liberal government has done a terrible job being accountable and transparent. These animals are the private property of the farm owners, and if the government is going to come along and forcibly cull these birds, they have to explain why. Mark Carney has to answer for their lack of transparency, for their delays, and for the mismanagement of this issue. We're calling on the government to do the right thing. Last, and certainly not least, but definitely worst, Mark Carney's Public Safety Minister, Gary Anandasangri. Mark Carney is going ahead with Justin Trudeau's gun grab. The only problem for him is that the Minister of Public Safety himself was caught on tape admitting that this program won't work and that everyone involved knows it won't work.
You told the individual in that conversation that you can't explain the logic of the buyback program. If the Public Safety Minister in charge of implementing the program can't explain its justification, why should Canadians accept one?
They know it's going to go over budget, but they're plowing ahead with it anyway, purely for crass political purposes. But that didn't stop Mark Carney from going ahead with $750 million of your tax dollars being wasted on a gun grab scheme.
The Minister of Public Safety is doing it right. He's correcting an inefficient system to provide Canadians with fair...
Under Mark Carney, violent crime has shot up. Over half of Canadians say they don't even feel safe in their own neighborhoods anymore. And Mark Carney is doubling down on the same failed Trudeau-era policies that caused the problem in the first place. This has been just 1 week of Mark Carney in Parliament. Turns out Mark Carney isn't special, he's just another Liberal.